Foundation-a-thon. My name is Debbie Hoffman-Adair. I am your chair of the event, but certainly this is a labor of love, and many people have been involved. It is my honor to introduce Lucy Morris. You have it in you. You can do it. Over time, people have laughed at our goals and our dreams, and sometimes, over time, we started to listen and believe what others have said. You have an inner power to shine in your dreams and your goals and in your life. Sit back, listen, take notes, turn off any distractions and allow yourself to dream again. Be playful with it. Then do one thing every day towards your dream, your goal. Coach Lucy will offer a few helpful tips on how to reduce stress, get more energy, and how to get through those times when you would rather not take action or you feel like giving up. Coach Lucy will share with you ninja ideas from her 6 Arrows of Power program. Lucy is an archery coach, a health and performance coach, and she has a commercial and flight instructor's license. What mountain will you be willing to hike to reach your dreams? The title of her presentation is The Inner Power to Shine in 2019. Please take out a pen to take notes and give a warm welcome to my friend, Lucy Morris.
The inner power to shine in 2019. You have it in you. You have the power, you have the imagination, you have what it's got, you have what it takes. What do you want to do in life? What do you want to do in the next year? Think about it. Think of 1, 2, 3 things, maybe 10 things. Maybe you want to get a pilot's license. Maybe you want to hike a mountain. I'm not saying just any mountain. Let's just say, I want to go hike a 4,000-foot mountain. No, they only have 4,000-foot mountains in New Hampshire. Well, Mount Washington might be a little taller. No, I don't want to do Mount Washington. Everybody does Mount Washington, right? Even people drive up it. Though you want to get a rental car if you're going to drive up it, because you might mess up your car. Well, maybe, you know what I want to do? I want to climb a 10,000-foot mountain. Let's say that's your goal. You tell your friend, you say, hey, guess what? I'm going to go climb a 10,000-foot mountain. Your friend goes, ha, you had pizza the other day. Now you're going to have to eat tofu. You tell another friend, and they're like, yeah, what about last time you went to the gym? You tell another friend, and that friend goes, you don't even like nature. What are you thinking about? And these people, they tell you, you're too tall, you're too short, you have the wrong color hair. Well, what do? You pull out your imagination first, and you imagine yourself on top of that mountain. You're there, you can feel it, you can see it, you can see the view, you can feel the air, you feel your body as one body feels after you've just climbed up 10,000, not straight up, but it's more than 10,000 steps. And you realize when you've gotten to the top of the mountain that it's not actually reaching your goal that matters, it's the person you become. The person you become on the way to the top of the mountain. When you're standing up there on the mountain, you feel your body, it feels maybe a little tired, but you can flex your muscles and they pop up. Woohoo! Heads gain muscles, physical muscles, mental muscles. So as a person you had to become to be the one to climb the mountain. Now, what if you decided you want to get your pilot's license? Yeah, people will say, you can't do that. It's too expensive. People crash. You have priorities. Well, when I was a teenager, I got my pilot's license. And I was very lucky at that time to have, and I still have, a very, very, very awesome, wonderful mom who let me do it. Though she didn't think I could do it. She did say, yeah, it's too expensive. It's for the wealthy. Only the wealthy do that. And I sat back and I heard her say that. I'm like, you are so wrong. Then as I was becoming a pilot, I would talk to grown-ups, and grown-ups would be like, yeah, I always wanted to become a pilot, but it's too expensive. I'll look at the grown-up going, are you kidding me? I am 15 years old, well, 16 years old, and I am lifeguarding making $3.10 an hour, and you're telling me you don't have the money to do it? Get your priorities straight. I wasn't thinking about priorities at that time, but I didn't understand what happened to these grown-ups. We have dreams, we have goals, we have desires, and you can shine in 2019 when you pull that goal out from deep within you and you put it down and go, I declare I am going to do it. So how are you going to do it? You have to go, okay, if I'm going to climb a 10,000 foot mountain, I got to find out, like, how am I going to do it? What is the system? What daily activities, what daily actions do I need to do to change, to be able to be the person that climbs the mountain? What if you just decide you want to be a little less stressed this year? What if you want to have more energy? Have more time with your family? Well, in the 6 arrows of power, which I've created something called the dreams. You may or may not be able to see the arrows, but that's totally fine, because those arrows are your arrows of power, a way to get to where you want to go. So in dreams, each arrow, your power, D is downtime, R is morning routine, and evening routine. E is eating. A is active exercise. M is meditation. S is self-talk. Self-talk should really be first, I think, because you can talk yourself out of anything, or you can talk yourself into anything. But we'll come down and I'll start with D, downtime. It is really, really important just to give me time to you. Well, for you to give yourself me time. To disconnect from the internet, disconnect from the world, and maybe go for a walk or do something that you enjoy. Another thing for downtime that may give you more energy at work, let's say you're sitting at a computer all day. Some of us do, some of us don't, but if you do, every 45 minutes set an alarm for 3 minutes. After the alarm goes off, you get up, you walk around, you stretch a little, and as you're walking around, maybe just pick up your cell phone and put it to your ear and just kind of like pretend you're on the phone with somebody so that your boss thinks that you're actually working. Well, what happens is when you stop thinking about work for, say, 3 minutes, you're actually still working. You're becoming more productive. Kind of crazy, huh? Well, what's going on is your subconscious mind is going and working for you, thinking and creating solutions and answers to questions you have that you hadn't even thought of. And those answers will come to you later on in the day, like, ooh, I'm inspired to do this or that. But don't just do it once, do it again. Set your alarm for 45 minutes. Take 3 minutes again. Maybe this time run around the building and come back before anybody notices you're gone. Then you have evening routine. All right, we in this society, we run until we drop, we run until we fall into bed, and we think about the next day. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Whew, take a breath. About 2 hours before you go to bed, turn off all your electronics. If that's kind of too much, so you can't get away from your technology for 2 hours, make it an hour. You know, stop sleeping with your cell phone. You know, they're not your best buddy in bed. Take your cell phone, put it in the living room away from the bed so you can't even look at it. And you're probably going, wait a second. It's my alarm clock. Buy an alarm clock that's not your cell phone. let's talk a little bit about eating. In the United States, we talk about eating. People think they need to eat this, they need to eat that. Oh my God, I need to do this diet, that diet. I shouldn't. Well, just do something really simple to honor your body. Is just decide, for January, or whatever month you hear this in, decide for 30 days that you're not going to eat processed foods and refined sugars. Just take that out of your diet. And I don't even call it a diet. It's not even a diet. It's more of a lifestyle. And then when you have that craving, oh, I want this or that or whatever, oh, that bag of chips. I'm going to have a love affair with those chips. Well, I love you, chips. I will taste you later. I'm going to have a carrot. Now, well, maybe carrot won't really replace chips, but have something else that you can put in your mouth that kind of makes you full, so you just feel like you don't need to eat those chips. When I work with people, we talk about taking a day, not a day, but like an hour, and actually doing a strategy of the foods that you can eat through the week and do some meal planning. So you don't even have to think about food during the week. You just go in the freezer or the fridge, and you take it, and you reheat it, and you have food. And you have your food ready to go to work. So when you're at work, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, instead of going to the vending machine, you can pull out that munchious, crunchious, thing that you baked in the oven, and making me hungry. And then you find you have more energy, and actually you're spending less money. In the dreams, that was eating. Now we're going to talk a little bit about meditation. Anybody in here meditate? Yeah, I'm not the best at it. I'll admit, the idea of just sitting and not go, because in this society we are go till you drop. I know people who have done that and they've actually dropped, they've gotten sick. So, for meditation, my experience, I just got to tell you a story. I decided to take this class called Kudo, which is a form of archery. It's an old Japanese style, and it was being offered at the Zen Mountain Monastery in New York. So I signed up and went. I should have done some research before I did, because you don't just go and join the workshop, they actually integrate you with the monks. Which means we got up at, early, I think it was 4 a.m. in the morning, and meditated. Their thing of meditation is you sit for, I believe it was 45 minutes, and then you got up and you walked around, and that allowed people to use the bathroom and come back. But you came back, you sat down, actually faced the other direction, and you meditated again. So I'm on one of those cushions. No way I was doing the lotus thing, but I was sitting there quiet, and I'm like moving like this. Actually, one of the monks said to me at breakfast, like, "Are you okay? Do you need a chair?" I'm like, no, I don't need a chair. And my mind was going a million miles a minute, but even so, I felt more of a sense of calm than I did if I hadn't been doing that meditation. To meditate basically is you just sit quietly in your mind, and as the words pass by, just watch the word. Okay, see a word, the thought. Don't attach a thought to your word and continue and make a big story about it, but let it just go. If you find that you can't do that and that you're just struggling with that, what you can do is you can breathe. And as you're breathing, focus on your breath. So at least you're taking your mind and you're focusing on your breathing rather than on your words that are going by and creating thoughts and stories in your mind. Meditation is powerful because it can reduce stress. It also reduces blood pressure. And it's helped people actually reduce their anxiety. And it makes me wonder why we don't do meditation in schools. I'm going to step back now and talk about morning routine. Because I'm going all over the place with my dreams here. But that's okay. So with your morning routine, I'm going to also add exercise to it. So I'm bringing morning routine and exercise together. So in the morning, when you get up in the morning, most of us are like, get up, cup of coffee, bagel, you look like a zombie, and then you run out the door. And it's all automatic. We're just doing things the same way every time. If you use your morning routine to prime yourself for the day, woo, it can give you power, inner strength, just feeling much better than if you just get up and quickly run out the door and get in your car and drive to work and park and run in. And so here's what you can do. You get up, okay, you're lying in bed, you jump. Yeah, life is awesome. Unless you live in an apartment, you're on the second floor, you probably don't want to do that very loudly for the people below. You throw some clothes on. You go outside. All right, this morning, maybe stay inside if the weather's really bad. If you're going to stay inside, put on some music, some headsets, and just dance like nobody's watching, or dance like you're a kid and everybody's watching. We're going to pretend it's beautiful out. Maybe you live in Florida and you can have flip-flops on and you're walking in the beach, or you're here and you're just walking along. Take 10 minutes, just brisk walk, and think about 3 things that you're grateful for. And think about how, when you're thinking about it, feel it inside here, like it's like you're living it. Something in the past, something that you've done that makes you feel good. So that's morning routine and exercise at the same time. If you're at a different level of exercise, start a program, talk to your doctor, but just get up and start moving. Self-talk. I tell you, sometimes the self-talk thing can keep you in bed when you should get up, because those blankets just don't want to be unattached to you, and you really got to go, blankets, I love you dearly. I'm getting up and I'm seizing the day. You can only think of one thought at a time. So think of that one thought, that one thing that you want to do, and you just go for it. If your friends laugh at you about whatever goals you have, that's totally okay. Let them laugh. Let them have their opinions. When you're on that mountain and you feel really good, once you got your pilot's license, once you've received and reached that goal that you decided on, how good will that feel? That's how the self-talk, your imagination, visualize that time of when you succeeded and you reached that goal, except you'll find that it's the journey on the way. So what I hope that you do, and it's really up to you, is you can take 1, 2, or maybe all these thoughts and decide to make one change and just add it to your day over the next year. And the person that you become in the next year by doing that will be different than the person if you didn't make a change. So my program, the 6 Arrows of Power, which is dreams, helps people make small, subtle changes to empower you, to reduce your stress, and to give you more energy. I am Coach Lucy Morris from theflyingarcher.com, and have an absolutely amazing, fantastic day.
Well done, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you.